So I'm really excited today because we're making one of my favorite, most creamy drinks, and that's horchata. I love horchata because it's very versatile. You can have it basically throughout the year, but different ways. During the summer, we all know the traditional with the ice in it, and it's really refreshing. And then during the winter time, you warm it up, put some whipped cream on it, sprinkle whatever you want on it. It's absolutely delicious and a really good treat as well. All right, so put it on. So now you're going to have to, why don't you hit the first one and hold it. So how you prepare it is you put about 2 cups of long grain rice along with 4 cups of water, half a cup of sugar, along with 2 cinnamon sticks in a bowl, and you let it sit for 24 hours. And that's the traditional way to do it. Horchata stems from Spain, West Africa, but West Africa in particular really took hold of this particular drink. It is a plant-based drink, and the way different cultures prepare it is slightly different. In West Africa, for example, they use tiger nuts. In Puerto Rico, for example, they use sesame. Luckily enough, in Mexico and Guatemala, they use rice, and that's the one that's been adopted. That's the one that everybody knows. You go to the Mexican food restaurants and it's everywhere, and it's super delicious. When I was growing up, my mom made it a couple times. She made it too few times because I loved it so much. She made it like a handful of times because of the preparation. It takes a while. Traditionally, horchata is made with milk. We substitute it with oat milk, and I know a lot of people are allergic to milk, so this is a great, great substitution. So a really interesting thing happened the other day. I mentioned something about macadamia nuts and regular almonds, and I was kind of comparing the two. And then I hear Zacky's voice saying, what does that taste like, Mom? What do macadamia nuts taste like? It dawned on me that my son has not experienced having any kind of nuts. He's allergic to nuts. So when he asked me that question, it kind of took me aback, and it made me think, being a food allergy child or being a food allergy person, there's things that you have not experienced. And being a mom, I want my kid to experience everything. So the great thing about horchata and substitutes in general is not just the idea of it being safe, it's being able to provide that sense and that experience to that person that might not be able to. Okay, go ahead, Tara. Well, that's one way to do it. Let's see how we do. Goal is to get it as pureed as possible, and that's pretty good. That almost looks like rice water in itself. Once it's all blended up, the next step is you have to strain it. It's pretty refined at that point, but not enough to put in the drink. So you strain the contents over into the bowl, and you'll get all the creamy, delicious drink from that. See how it's piled up? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna mix it around and help it out so it can get, yep.
Oh, it looks slimy.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It smells good.
It smells cinnamony.
You can add sugar, you can add other things just to taste. Ooh, look at that. This is condensed oat milk. This is where you're gonna get your creaminess, and that's where you're gonna get the flavor. Oh goodness, here. It's pretty much done after that. You add water, and you got horchata.